These are a group of individuals who would be really easy to exploit.
Hey, I'm Hoala Greevy, founder CEO of Paubox. We're here in sunny Eugene, Oregon. We're on another Paubox Customer Success Video Roadshow. I'm here with Emily Fagan, and we're at Alvord-Taylor. Emily, thanks for having us, and can you tell us more about the organization and your role here?
Yeah, I'd love to. So I work in the Quality Assurance Department. I'm one of the assistants, and one of the things that we do is we try to prepare for licensing, and we help support the managers and other support staff, making sure that all our documentation is correct, accurate, and in the right place so that when licensing comes to do a review, it's as golden as possible.
And we're talking about licensing and reviews. Can you give us an overview of your organization and who you folks help out?
Yeah, absolutely. Our mission is to empower people to live fulfilling lives within the community. So one of the things that Alvord-Taylor did is they were the forerunner of providing supports that weren't institutionalized. So previously they would have huge hospitals, like there was one, I think up in Salem, that were not person-centered. They were not person-centered. They provided fairly harsh settings. So Alvord-Taylor helped move people out into the community, and we help them through providing vehicles, support on buses. We help them get employment, integrated employment, as well as community inclusion. We want to make sure that they have a fulfilling life based on what they would like as well.
Integrated employment. For an outsider like me, what does that mean?
That means a job that's actually out in the community. So whether that be stocking shelves at the grocery store or shredding confidential paper, we provide the supports to help them stay there and keep those jobs and continue learning and growing.
I see. Thank you. So my younger brother, Nayahao, he has Down syndrome. Is that one of the target populations you guys help?
Anybody with developmental disabilities, we provide assistance to.
Do you folks involve your clients in the community? And if so, how do you guys do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Our goal is to provide them with a life where they get to do what they want to do. So we're there to take them to church if that's what they want to do. We take them out to lunch. We go with them to other activities where they just want to be, shopping, all their medical, dental, all of those things. We ensure that that gets done and that they get to involve themselves the way everybody wants to, or at least how they want to.
And is there a lot of protected health information going back and forth between your homes and coordination efforts?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that's really important to us, is to make sure that we've got health information security down pat, because otherwise these are a group of individuals who would be really easy to exploit. And we want to protect them from that.
Do you have an example of workflow that you guys use for exchanging PHI in a HIPAA-compliant manner?
Now we get to use Paubox, which is amazing. Before that, we had to rely on fax machines, the mail, and of course my favorite, hand delivery, which, you know, at least Eugene's kind of small, so it didn't take forever, but not exactly preferable.
Yeah, our internal testing, it takes us about 2 to 2.5 minutes to send a fax. Is that about how long it takes you folks? Have you guys ever tried timing it?
Timing it? Yeah. Oh, it depends on how big it is. I mean, if you're sending a large, like a 20-page document, that's going to take a while.
And you got to make sure it
goes out, yeah, and then spits out at the little return, and everything says, boop, okay. Then otherwise, if you don't have that, then you don't know if it actually went through correctly.
Right. So you folks are customers of ours using Paubox encrypted email. What does life look like and your workflow look like after getting Paubox implemented?
Well, now we get to send everything via email, and it's worry-free.
And are people using their mobile devices, or?
Oh, we can, yeah. I mean, I do sometimes. The folks in administration all have cell phones, or largely do, so we can respond to things as quickly as possible.
And have you folks been taking advantage of the calendar invites when it comes to HIPAA compliance? Were you guys aware of that?
No, what are you talking about?
Using your calendar invite, you can place PHI in your calendar, whether it's Office 365 or Google Apps.
Right, like just an embedded document.
Or in the subject line, because the invite triggers Paubox. So we're also encrypting the calendar invites.
Oh, right, because it goes through the email.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We didn't realize this until we were talking to a customer like you earlier this year, and she mentioned it like it was no big thing. And I was like, oh, shucks, I don't know if everyone knows they can do that.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. That's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Because she has a bunch of road warriors in her company, and they're always on the road, on the phone, And so that was really handy for them because they're scheduling appointments where there's actually sensitive stuff in the,
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us more about the Alvord-Taylor agency picnic?
Sure. Every year we like to provide a picnic to our staff and the individuals so that they know that they're appreciated. We do a variety of raffles. We have tables. We like to speak for people and with people, and it's a great chance to have the individuals' families come. We invite the families, we invite the staff, we invite the staff families, and other agencies too. So it's a great chance for everybody to come together and just sort of celebrate their role in each other's lives.
So it's about 1,000 people, maybe more?
So we generally have about 100 to 200. I've been to one so far, so.
That's cool. I heard you folks have a thorough wellness package. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh yeah, we've recently implemented a wellness package that includes incentives with raffles and other things like that, but we also want to make sure that everybody fills out their health risk assessment, and that just goes to the insurance company to make sure that they know what benefits they've got through their insurance company. We've gotten together with another nonprofit in town who provides financial advice. They've been amazing. They give trainings, they offer certain grants for certain opportunities, free of charge for the staff. They can actually take an opportunity to participate in that. My 25 too, yeah, they provide like a full menu, and they send this out. They have a whole staff of nutritionalists, and that's available to the individuals we support out in the homes, their homes, group homes, and also to the staff and their families.
And is this a new program?
Yeah, it's brand new. We're rolling it out starting July 1st, yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting. When it came to HIPAA compliant email, were there other solutions you folks had tried before Paubox?
We interviewed some because we wanted to make sure that who we were working with was going to be a long-term solution. Personally, I thought Paubox was the best. One of my favorite things was the smooth rollout. And with staff assistance, you can see exactly where it's encrypted. You don't have to rely on somebody else just telling you that it's done. You knew that you could get a hold of somebody right away if you had a question. There was a really fast customer service turnaround. It was great working with the account manager. Questions, negotiating, all of those things took very little time, and honestly, it was a very positive experience in general. Some other entities might have kind of tried to engage into some smear campaign, oh, don't go with that, and you can see if you actually read the CFRs exactly where that information is not really correct. So it was really great to work with a company who might ask, like, oh, well, who else are you looking at? Oh, okay, well, you let me know how that goes. We'll follow up with you in a couple of weeks. Nothing negative. It's like you provide support through positivity rather than negativity of somebody else, which is really professionally sound to me.
Man, I love it.
I did too, thank you.
Yeah, we try our best to be that way. Yeah. What is your biggest concern when it comes to healthcare security, Emily?
Well, ensuring that our individuals are kept safe, that their data is kept safe, that their financials are kept safe. It'd be really easy to take advantage of them. So we want to provide the most secure supports for them as possible to ensure that their data is kept safe.
And Emily, how did you get involved with the organization?
Well, I just moved to this town, and I'd spent a lot of time working on insurance and insurance software, and this was definitely the more friendly side of healthcare. Like, I've been kind of doing the dry toast version of healthcare, and now I get to interact with the individuals that we serve and be part of their lives and be part of the team that helps ensure that they get person-centered care, and that's been a really valuable thing to me. One of the things that I love about Alvord-Taylor is exactly how person-centered they are. We devote our work to ensuring that they get to have those supports that they want and need as they want and need them. It's not based on what's convenient for us, and that's something that I think is really valuable.
And that's been one of the lasting values of the organization, as I understand it?
Yeah, it is. And they've held up with that. And I find that really, it's great to be part of that.
It's great. Emily, can you tell us the difference between a supported living environment versus a group home?
Oh, sure. So one of the things supported living provides is that we go into their home, we go into their family home or wherever it is the individual is living, and we provide supports there. We've also got 17 group homes where we either rent or own the home, and we provide supports from that location instead.
And how big are these homes?
All except for one have 3 or less individuals living in one. Some people don't want roommates. I totally get it. I don't want roommates either. Others that do enjoy having other roommates or the social aspect from that as well, I think a maximum is 3.
Wow, so you guys are pretty heavy in the real estate game as well then.
Well, we do try.
Yeah.
All around supports.
Wonderful. Emily, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.